Hi, beautiful souls. Today I'm sharing a little light on dealing with density in this now. I've been finding that I've had to process quite a bit lately, and I feel like as if I'm constantly processing at the moment. It's been quite tiring, in fact, because before I'd become really very good at transforming density really quickly, and now what I've been finding lately is that I'm having to constantly do it, like constantly purge and transmute and alchemize, purge, transmute, alchemize, purge, transmute, alchemize, and maybe that's just how it is. Maybe that's just one of those things. I had a really heavy cold as well. My physical body is experiencing some interest in the way that, I must stop saying my body is not my body is perfectly strong. We have to be very careful about what we say to ourselves about things, and so often I do not share the exactness of what is going on for my health, because it's only the perception of doctors, nurses, and I don't have to make that so. And it takes a lot of courage and focused determination to keep coming back to that path of what you want to create, But when you have some disturbance and some density also going on, it can make things more challenging. And I feel what it is that right now we're being really pushed to just let go of everything that isn't meant for us, everything that even we might want to cling on to because, but this is this and that and whatever. Or for whatever reasons, we hang on to things because we still have human aspects, and human aspects, they don't always see the higher picture, the higher vision of what is going on. And so when something occurs where we're finding it troublesome or we're finding density, usually it's just our higher self, our I am presence, encouraging us to let go. This is not meant for you. Let go. All is well. Concentrate your creativity in other ways, because when you have density and you're allowing it to jump about inside you, you're making things harder for yourself. And it doesn't have to be hard. Life doesn't need to be difficult. It can actually be incredibly easy. And when I'm in the flow and everything is smooth and I'm feeling into that blissful smoothness, then I feel so alive and connected. And when I allow density to come in and put its dirty feet in my mind and take my attention, then I'm just allowing myself to be used by thought forms. And I'm a divine creator, a sovereign being. And I encourage everyone, if you're having any density, if you're having any sort of thoughts that are coming to you, and that you are finding are persistent, be aware of those, because those are opportunities for you to really, really transcend some very heavy stuff within your cells, because we can transcend all sorts of different things, and we can transcend things of varying frequencies and vibrations. And every now and again we'll get something large that will come to the surface that requires our assistance in order to pass, in order to cut it free and allow it to drift into the seas of love and the seas of change and the seas of transmutation. We we can be as masterful as we allow ourselves to be. But even those of us that have a certain amount of mastery and are able to maintain that for a certain amount, every now and again our human rears its head, and we have realized we still have some interest there for our attention and for our love. And the more that we place our love in those areas, and also not get all stoked up by it, it's okay if you are having wobbles. It's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be thought of as being wrong, or oh well, your frequencies. None of that. There's no judgment for any of this. It is just what it is. It's no big deal. It's just a little bit of something to be passed, to be moved from one place to the next. How might I move this heavy box from this room to the next room? How might I unpack this heavy box? Where can I place these things? Who would like to help me with that? Oh, dragons, you would like to help me with that. Thank you very much. Oh, my master level's jolly good. Yes, please do come in and assist here, because I seem to be having a little bit of interest, and I could use all of the help available to me. Oh yes, totally would love my Christed presence to really make a big entrance and just allow that feeling of pure love to emanate through me, and allow that love to radiate outwards, and fill those boxes with love. So whether they are unpacked, love is what is unpacked. Just love. It's always the answer, isn't it? You're always coming back to love. Always coming back to love. I know some beautiful souls that are actually really very good at being able to come back to their center very quickly, but you can't compare anyone, because everybody has different experiences and different pasts and different ancestral heritages, different ways that they were brought up, and all of those sorts of things, different environments that they live in. If you surround yourself with people that are shedding depressive frequencies and things like this, you can really harm your own frequencies. You've got to be very careful about who you allow into your presence, who you surround yourselves with. Have to be very aware in all moments being aware, listening out for those moments where you can oh, okay, here we go. But I have been finding it a little bit tricky lately, and my primary focus at this moment must be on my healing. And I know that we can all transcend anything, no matter who we are. I have friends that have done it, and I believe it's possible for me as well. And when we take our energy and we place it in other areas, then what we do is we deplete the energy that we should be using for our creative focus and to create what it is that we're wishing to actually bring forth into this world. So be very aware. Be aware of the dynamics that you create with others. Put love, take away entanglements, and dissolve those entanglements with love, peace, and freedom codes. And may we all just keep rising in love as one unified heart, being forgiving and non-judgmental of how others are living their lives, seeing the divinity in each path, seeing the beauty in each being's way. I love you all. I'm so glad that it's not raining or sleeting this morning. I thought Walnut Tree had left me a message. I came here, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of white in the bough of walnut tree, and I thought, goodness, walnut tree's left me a note. How lovely. And I went to pick it up and I realised it was snow or sleet or something. And then I had a laugh, and walnut tree had a laugh, and we remembered everything can be so much lighter if we allow it to. Oh dear. Today it's Sandra Walter's presence event. She does a presence event every other month, and they're so powerful and so beautiful, and I really encourage anybody that's not attended one before, or even if you have attended one before, to really consider it. They're priced at $44, well worth it. The time is from 5 until 7 o'clock UK time. That's from my translation. I can't remember what it was on her website, but I really advise anyone, if they're wanting to join something that's really very pure, very beautiful and heart expansive, and to give themselves some clarification when the energy's coming up, then join the class. It's mastery, pure mastery level, just really beautiful, and open for all willing hearts. And she's just really very, very clear, pure conduit. So yeah, you might want to consider that, and I suppose I better post this video soon so that everybody knows about it if they want to join. Thank you for listening, and thank you for co-creating a peaceful, loving and joyful world, and doing your part to rise through density, to transmute and to let go of all that no longer serves you, even if it's hard, even if it's challenging, knowing that we can all create peacefully and beautifully, but we must be responsible creators and be aware of what our heart is telling us. And if our heart is telling us something, we must honour that message. Honour those messages. Listen to your heart. Your heart knows. Your heart knows everything. I love you all. My name's Zaza. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you feel called to do so. Peace.